Greetings, I am Lies, and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal, and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together!
Yeah!
All right,
Let's do
so it might be like basically a small drop in the bucket of big challenges, but I appreciate that she has a friend she's doing this with, that it's not like a drama of the week, you know,
Right.
oh, my story's been ripped off, so I care about writing again.
Right.
It's really just like, I had a conflict, I made a friend out of that conflict, let's hope it carries, but for the moment it is.
Right.
I was just say, and we're doing something that both of us care about together,
Which is super
and
cool.
it's not specifically about the boy plot, and I think that's neat.
Yes,
So,
it is also...
you know, at one point, Beiju Kaiba asked, you know, what do we like about this series? Because we've, you know, torn it apart. And also in another series. And that's just one of the things I do like. And I've tried to make a point, as a couple of other people have asked occasionally too, very thoughtfully, like when we're tearing something apart with frustration, what do you like about it? And there always are things to like about it. And so I like to make sure and point them out when I see them.
Right.
Mm.
Which is a good thing to do, actually.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about our project again after school, okay?
Sure. Jillian runs her class because she has to prepare for a presentation.
Nice.
My class doesn't start for 2 more hours.
That is a new room, is it not?
No, we've seen this room before. You totally forgot.
It's been so long.
So this is where I said I think she moved suddenly to university, and you argued with me. And I really did. I was like, I think she's gone to university suddenly, because there was a weird transitional period where they're like, I changed, like, something about schools that was really unclear, and I think that's when she went to university finally.
Except for you never graduated, you never finished being in high school, you never...
I know, but I said I think
you do. You probably have like a first stage, second stage sort of director-writer, and they changed from the beginning that you're in high school to that you're now in university.
Yeah.
And I still wanted to be in high school. Screw it.
Yeah, my plan was to get to school early so that I can study a little bit. I go to the cafeteria. That's not the cafeteria.
Uh-huh.
Game?
Unless she's going to say they weren't there, so I came somewhere
Right,
else.
hoping to see Kayla and Mark there.
Oh.
No, like...
What was the point of that room?
Why?
Over here.
I spot Kayla and Mark at our favourite table. I joined them right away. Have you guys heard the rumours?
Yes, I have been trying to call you all morning, girl.
Sorry, I left my phone at home. This is madness. It's Sparta. How can I be the subject of another rumour? I scratch my head in frustration. It makes me itchy.
I know, honey. God, how did you get so popular all of a sudden? Wow. But I have to go to class now. You'll survive this just like you survived all the other ones. At least it's not bad. I have to do a presentation.
It's presentation day. Those happen.
It is. They do. Everyone has a presentation on the same day. All of them scrambling to their classes, holding their poster boards and stuff like that.
Or their little USB files with their basically their Excel, PowerPoints. Yeah. I completely forgot that Kayla and Jillian are in the same biology class. Oh, that also makes sense.
And the teacher is everyone presentation day.
Now, I wish her good luck as she runs her class.
Anyway, Byrne, I kind of told Kayla about what happened to you last weekend. By that I mean like a couple days ago, when you got into trouble with your dad.
Wait, is it supposed to be a bad thing?
I was gonna say, the thing is I think he's just concerned about, it wasn't my story, so it might have been gossip. And I don't think we would be upset about it.
I don't think so either. You guys are close friends. So
yeah,
it's
and
fine.
also, like, he seems to have been trying to get to be more friends with Kayla.
Right?
So,
it's okay, Mark. Oh, it's okay, Mark. I plan to tell her later anyway. This will just make it shorter. But if you already told her, it doesn't really matter.
Really? You're not mad at me?
No? Why should I be? Kayla is my best friend.
Okay. He's like, I don't really know how to friend with friends, but I know that all the drama that you attract is sometimes about people talking to each other, so I was worried.
Dang.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm relieved that I didn't, like, do a bad friend.
Bad.
What are you gonna do about the rumors? At least they're not, like bad, like, name-smearing rumors.
I don't know, Mark. I'm kind of spaced out right now.
Yes.
A little confused. Mark's phone buzzes. The sound of his phone is really annoying, actually.
Suddenly, like,
you have, like, the worst ringtone. Is that somebody you hate?
Oh my god, that is, like, What even is that?
Is that the warning death knells of the person that you hate the most? Like, actually, I love people who go in and they give everybody they know that they regularly talk to their own individual ringtone. I love those.
Okay, but picture this. He's a geek. He's from this really specific like family that's very, very separate from the other people. They have a lot of their own inside jokes. They're mostly like not accepted very socially, right?
Right.
And so he's got this experience where he's going, yeah, it's this like sampling of space noise that all of us have this meme about. So it's that crackling,
the
screeching
Saturn
thing.
sound. Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
And you're just like, what is that?
Okay, so I was actually really super excited too because it reminded me. So one of the people that I used to date, one of my exes,
oh dear.
funny enough, was actually so her family, because they have an extremely Italian. Well, to be more specific, an extremely Sicilian name.
Okay.
So they actually have potential ties to the mafia.
Okay.
Over in Sicily.
Right.
Right? So she very jokingly actually put on the Godfather music for her dad.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, and her dad was like super tiny, really small, really sweet, like, you know, soft.
And then his phone rings and this goes
on. And the Godfather music goes off, and I just thought it was the funniest goddamn thing
That's
ever.
great.
So it was one of the fun things.
I just love the idea that he has space noise, basically.
Honestly, I love that too.
Okay.
So,
all right.
What's wrong, Mark? I don't like the look on your face. It looks like you've seen a ghost.
This is a madness. You're in the music magazine now, because they used a picture of him with you to like talk about the band.
You have a ringtone?
Huh?
For the music magazine?
No, for my social media alerts, because like, it was actually someone texted me about
That is a really long ringtone for an alert.
For a text, right?
Dang, dude, you could have just done the Mario Ding Ding noise, like seriously.
Okay, so when my like brother texts me, it's always like a serial text, and he does so many in a row that it just keeps.
Oh, that's
going.
why.
Yeah.
Because of the candid photos of me and Nate. Candid photos. That's a way to put them. The sneaky photos. The paparazzi photos.
We've had candid photos every time that you've been sad, Bern. Just so you know. No. Nate mentioned you by name in an interview.
Hey, what? I snatched Mark's phone from his hand.
Sorry!
I apologise. I read the recently posted article. Mark was right. Nate mentioned my name in the interview, calling me his dream girl. Oh God. Okay, now I'm like, this is the. That's a posturing. That's a level of like.
That is a level of like high player. If
God,
playing,
yeah.
Like going like, I assume this girl would be impossible to get based on the 3 people that I know are involved with her. So I am playing the big game immediately.
So by the way, I consider this very sus. Bullshit on
Super sus.
Dang.
Who knows? I'm still hoping that he will be nice, but since everybody seemed like, I wish I could have chosen Mark, I'm sus.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's fine. His dream girl?
I'm as shocked as you, Bern. I didn't assume he had a dream girl. I thought he was career-oriented.
And that's one of the reasons why he's kind of like considered to be a player, because everybody keeps expecting him to settle down, and so
or at least actually date someone, which he just never dates anyone, you know? And so even whether he's involved with anyone or not, and I don't really know, like you play her because you're single, you know?
Right.
I mean, isn't it amazing that Nate also has a crush on you? Okay, I'm voting for Subversive Masterpiece at this point, because I'm saying this is a meta moment, basically, where they're going, how amazing that 4 completely differently valuable and super attractive guys that are all rich and well off are all into you. How wild is that?
Okay, so I will say the most mundane of them, probably the 2 most mundane, because I don't know what their status is probably Joey and Ben. And then Alex has a shit ton of money.
I say first Joey, but he seems as rich as you guys, because he grew up where you did, and he also moved abroad.
Which might not necessarily, that could mean anything.
Usually it means an amount of money.
Yes.
I was going to say, and then Ben's going to be next, because he's really just like the football hero jock of the school.
Right.
And then after that, you've got Alex, who's got his massive social network and prestige and power.
God, yeah.
And now you've got Nate, who has a different kind of social network and power.
So I guess Nate might be under than Alex. So you've got Joey, Ben, Nate, and then Alex probably for
your overall social ranking.
For monetary, financial stability.
And also just for general social influence and power.
Right.
Because you're going to have bigger and bigger circles. And while music is powerful, it's not in every circle. Business and money usually is.
Yes.
All right?
So,
all right. I mean, it's amazing that Nate also has a crush on you.
Isn't it?
Like, 'cause I don't see you as dateable material at all, but like everyone likes you.
Thanks?
No, it's not meant to be offensive, but just like, I thought your life would be quieter.
Oh, honestly, none of this seems real, Mark. I'm not sure it's a good thing that Nate announced my name publicly, because
It
then
just
they're gonna
feels
go
weird.
along and they're gonna find the hyper explicit photos that Jonathan made of you.
Because usually what they do is they investigate your background. Additionally, you might have people trying to find you and interview you, going, hey, the
this
hot,
is-
juicy gossip is about you. And whether he meant it or not waits to be seen as to whether it's, I'll get your attention, but you're making her life real hard.
hard? Yeah, whoa.
And you're
Anyway,
going, I'm not really sure how to react to this.
I don't want to think about that right now. I went to school early so that I could study for geometry class. There's one thing I don't understand. Can you help me, Mark?
Of course, yeah. Let's forget about the media and study geometry. Sounds good.
Despite the fact that I just became the talk of the town again,
It seems.
I do my best to focus on studying. Luckily, Mark is very helpful when we move from the cafeteria back to the classroom.
Uh-huh.
We're really...
Maybe this is study hall.
Maybe
Maybe you just wander through study hall, and then
he
you go.
keeps me occupied with difficult geometry proofs.
Nice.
Before we know it, it's time for us to go to class.
There you go.
All right, cool.
I'm imagining that's a study hall kind of thing.
Right, after a very busy day at school, I can finally go home. Yay! Kayla, Mark, Jillian, and I agree to meet up at the nearby cafe. We've asked Ben to join us, but unfortunately, he has football training.
Kind of love this. Your friend group is slowly growing. Like, I know her life sucks, okay? And I know this game is ridiculous, okay? But she's starting to get more friends, and they're starting to interact with each other. And while I assume they're going to ship Mark and Kayla, I assume it. I was going to say, it's kind of cool that she's not just surrounded by a bunch of boys who are trying to own her in this particular moment.
Right.
So allow me to have that for myself.
I
me.
wish to support you. I'm just frustrated because
You don't
also...
have to enjoy it, so...
Yeah, I'm just like, it just frustrates me. It's okay. Jillian says that because of the rumor between me and Nate, our fashion blog has become even more popular.
Because more people are investigating you.
All right, what do you guys want? Mark and I are gonna order now.
Caramel latte for me. Iced Americano for me. All right.
Mark and I go to place our orders when someone suddenly pulls my arm.
Because people are always grabbing and touching you without asking.
I spin around and nearly have a heart attack when I see Nate standing behind me.
It would be.
Of course.
Oh,
he changed.
He changed clothes.
And now his hair blends into his clothes.
I know. I was like, I matched my suit to my hair. It's fine.
Why would you do? I mean, it's okay. I mean, if it's fine. Your hair is definitely supposed to be unique. I actually knew somebody though who actually went prematurely gray when they were like early 20s.
Actually,
And,
one of my neighbors, one of my best friends, when I was a kid, like a pretty young kid, her older sister dated a young man when he was 19. He was full gray. He started going gray at like 12.
Wow.
And so he just had this like rich like metal gray silver hair.
Cool.
He looked cool as hell. Honestly, he really did.
I keep thinking about dyeing my hair silver, and I keep going, don't do it. It's been fucking with your hair, even just to like dye it,
Even to
blonde.
bleach it once, like to bleach part of it. I put like a couple of blonde streaks in my friend's hair at one point, and it was an experience. All right.
But he isn't alone. Nate?
Bern, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's you.
Oh, hi, Mark. Good to see you again, dude. Oh, hey, Nate.
Nate, what are you doing here?
I'm here for work.
Work?
Yeah, Golden Guitar Mags.
I realize that Nate is in the middle of an interview for another music magazine.
And they chose this cafe as the setting.
Yep.
And he had a break for a second. He's like, oh my God, you're here. Hello.
Hi, hello, person that I'm trying to seduce. Or at least be like, hey, want to play around?
At least interacting with, yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, though, like, I appreciate that his hair blends into the suit, but it's a really nice suit.
It is.
Like, I love the black on the cuffs as well. Like, I know you're normally not going to show them, but, like, in this case, stylized, I like it.
It's kind of fun.
I also think it's kind of fun that it doesn't have a tie. It's kind of that funny, it's sort of like the I'm professional emo at this point.
Yeah.
You're just trying a little too hard to be straight-laced, but it still comes through a little bit and it entertains me.
Right. I realize that Nate is in the middle of an interview for another music magazine. Oh, I don't want to keep you, so Nate pulls me over to the journalists and introduces me to one of them.
Okay, now we're crossing boundaries.
A lot, let alone the fact that he did just grab you. He didn't talk to you. He didn't
No, I know
approach
that
you.
one. Like, but we already mentioned that
I know.
one.
Nate, what are you doing?
This is Byrne, the dream girl that I've been talking about.
I see Mark's jaw drop when he hears Nate casually introduce me to the public as his dream girl.
Ah,
The
there they
photographer
are.
suggests that Nate and I posed together for the interview. Well, also, I shouldn't have clicked through that, but that was the funniest fucking thing. You guys go back and look at that.
Okay, so
The
the camera
cameraman has lost his head behind the camera.
I was gonna say, also, that was a transparent cutout, and you could
Yes.
see the bush through the lens and stuff.
That's why it's like you
And I
lost your
thought
head.
that was amazing, and I kind of loved it because it also made it just look like this green mist was sort of pouring through the lens and out of the camera.
Right.
And I'm like, we're supported again for a monster world, and I
Yes.
love this, and even your camera dude is an inhuman, and it's good.
Of course, I'd love to. But only if Byrne also agrees to it.
Okay, so a level of boundary and a level of awareness. And I'm like, I'm not saying that's good, but it's interesting that you have both.
Right.
All right? Like,
also-
I will drag you over here and introduce you, but I won't give them permission to take pictures of you without your consent.
I also wonder, okay, so this is maybe me going a little bit, like, here's some headcanon territory of going, the reason also, like, why he finds you to be so interesting is he did actually also go and look up your fashion blog. He was like, I saw you, and I thought you were really interesting. Yes, you were really attractive, whatever else, but I also liked your style. So I went and I looked you up, you know, because, you know, like, also, okay, Alex mentioned you, I actually ran into you. This is interesting enough for me to go do this. I went and did this research, and I went, I really like your fashion style, and also your thoughts that you have on fashion, and
Could also
would
be
you
a
want to
level.
address me?
I could also, that's cute. I love that one of theoretical, like, if I assume you're really into fashion, I could ask you if you want to style the band.
Right?
That would be so much fun, actually. But also, like, I love the idea that he's basically just like, you also have your own social prestige. You're not just some girl everyone's chasing because her blog's gone, you know, viral and that sort of thing, and going,
Right.
you already seem like a celebrity, all the shit that's going on with you. Interesting.
Right? Just a different kind of celebrity.
Yes. All right.
If Byrne agrees to it. What do you say, sweetie?
Sweetie? When did he start calling me that? Is that
Thank you
familiar?
for mentioning it because, yeah, you guys are not involved.
I really have been super entertained, for the tone of this game, slowly but surely, has been more aggressively either dropping its super more toxic elements, like it really can't keep up with Jonathan having been an asshole, Ben having been an asshole, Joey having been an asshole, and Alex having been an asshole, like all of them. And we have run into Nate, and he seems like the most like semi-tame of them. Like
He's less, like, he's more chill immediately, demanding less. And also, again, I'll push your boundaries and then I'll ask for consent.
right,
Which is a different flavor for sure.
I don't know if I call it improvement though, because
I don't, and
Tiny
it's an
bar,
improvement.
tiny-
I'm saying it's very different. But it's
Right.
interesting that he will nobody else is pausing when you hesitate.
Right.
He is, so that's different.
right.
All right.
I don't know, Nate. I'm here to hang out with my friends.
I know, girl.
I'm just like,
I-
your language is hilarious.
But I bet none of them would mind at all if, you just took a few pictures with me. Just go and ask Mark if he has a problem with it, if you need your friend's permission.
I go over to Mark. I'm so surprised.
I go,
I'm trying to get some space. Going, whoa, dude.
this is a lot, actually. Wow.
Who is lost in his own thoughts? Mark? Mark, hello? Earth to Mark?
Oh, Mark, this is my favorite band, standing right there, involved with one of my friends. I'm having an overload, okay?
Whoa.
I don't know how to process. You are my first regular friend, and the band that I idolize is trying to date. I mean, the lead singer, but still trying to date you, and
The whole band.
I don't know how to process.
We're gonna get 3 more dateable
Yes.
options, and I'm gonna die
Woo.
because this whole game will be enormous.
poof.
Yes, Vern? I can't believe that Nate casually confessed his feelings for you,
I mean,
like in front of everyone.
honestly, he could just be hot for you. It's okay.
No, but I mean, Mark isn't familiar with that.
Yeah,
sort of
oh,
thing,
absolutely. He didn't?
He keeps calling you his dream girl.
Waiting!
It's basically the same thing as a confession. I would know because I've been trying to work up to confessing I've been looking up confessions to what they should look like, to, but basically practice.
Really?
Yeah, kinda.
Like, that's what you think I...
Yes,
Fine. Anyway, the magazine wants me to feature in a photo session with Nate.
And I think at this point, he's basically suggesting, Nate is suggesting going, if you had an engagement with your friends, a photo session, like a shoot, takes time.
It does.
So it's not like stand here and get a photo with me. I'm inviting you to go do a shoot with me. And so you would be leaving all of your friends. So it's not really like you need your friends' permission so much as you should tell them, I can't make our engagement, I'm going to walk away.
Stupid question.
What?
What do you think the rest of Nate's band thinks of this bullshit?
I would be very interested to know. I'm also would be interested
'Cause
in
they'd be
Mark's
like-
brother's experience with him having a friend and having a
Right.
group of friends and stuff like that. Like, there's
Right.
more characters that are attached to these people that I want to know about. Also, like, I wanted more interaction with, like, Kayla's mom, who seemed super cool with the whole pizza ice cream thing.
That was kind of neat. I did
Uh-huh.
like that.
Honestly, could we just, like, ship, Burns' dad and Kayla's mom?
That could be nice.
Maybe that could be fun. And then they could just be, like, sisters instead of, sort of awkward friends.
Right? Maybe.
It could be cute.
But
I
they're
don't
also
know.
like shitty friends, though.
Not
too.
like, which would make more sense for sisters. Oh my god, that's so bad to say.
It's terrible.
It's horrible to say. All right.
Fine. Anyway, this photo session with Nate. Should I do it or not? But you know what? We're gonna have to find out in the next one. Oh God! So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos. If you are having a good time with us, please also feel free to go check out our Ko-fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
Yeah, and if you do think anyone else would like this series, would have some thoughts on it, have something to contribute, or just have a riot of a time with all the headcanons, please, if you feel comfortable, point them our direction. And I have been Liz. And it was great playing with you. Bye!